And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Snags it over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I really like the slot receiver. I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really
Thought I was already streaming, y'all. My bad.
He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous at
just causing wreckage in the
Thought I was
secondary.
already streaming. I'm just now realizing I had everything set up. I ain't even hit start. I'm sorry about that.
Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the
But we live, baby.
zone and got himself open.
College 25.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that.
I've joined the freight.
Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
We're here.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run play action. And they get to the
That did
quarterback
nothing
and
for
knock
me.
him down back at the 16. The Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. He got it. And with that, they break the seal.
We'll take our 3. I'll trick that off. I got to leave with something.
This is a team that really prides themselves.
That's how you win.
Fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drop. Lots of
Got a little man in the back.
emotion.
He already knows Stream Daddy. You already know how Stream Daddy do. Got a little man in the back cooling. He playing Steel Titans too. Going crazy. Huh, buddy?
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works his way into
Yes, sir. Defense, let's go.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your
gotta be that
offensive
loud.
line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On the run, it's Justin.
Let's go.
They knock him down, but
Come
not
on.
before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing
We're going to knock him
make it
off.
come down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table.
We're going to do what we came to do now.
Success rate.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
Tired of hitting them forward. Like, we got to hit them back, bro. Like, come on. They teach you that in middle school. Never throw a man forward, yards.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll try to sneak it.
I figured.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes.
Come on, y'all got to make him drop that.
And a 1st down for this offense.
Well, it's a great individual effort by him, but boy, oh boy, it came at a cost. He was able to go out and get
He's
some
steady
positive yards
switching
and make something
hands
happen
and
for
all
his
that.
offense.
Like, come on, man.
Did you see the hit he just took? I don't know if he can take too many more of those.
They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again.
No,
and
sir.
How about that interior defense stuffing the run?
Not
for
going.
nothing? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. I mean, the quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Oh, my gosh.
And he makes the catch at the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the... He makes the catch at the end zone.
A glitchy-ass catch like that, man.
I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he added the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
It's whatever. It is what it is, so.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Come on.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. The give to the single back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo. Now the play fake. Fires on the move. And that pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
I just didn't, I wasn't set or nothing. That was a bad
Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Spits it out to the back. This time it's complete. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Dropping back, it's Howard. Dumps it to the back. Complete. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
Halftime, y'all. Burnt myself up. My man was beating him on that.
This one need to get things underway in the second half.
My man was beating him on that edge.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
I just
come
threw
out
it
to
terrible.
the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to.
Come on, buddy.
And elusiveness, just hard to bring down.
Show me some.
Field. What a big gain for the offense.
Show me something I like.
Trying to find his man on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I was there, but not prepared.
Will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got.
Let's go.
And that pass intercepted.
Let's go.
Got room on the return. He's at the 40, the 20. He's at the 10.
Let's
and
go.
He's gonna score on the interception. Touchdown, Iowa.
Touchdown, baby.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught.
Take it to the house. Take it to the house. Take it to the house.
These guys can play offense.
That's the way we take it to the house.
Coach might split him out wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, in every possession. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Don't do that.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Wide open. He makes the catch. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy.
Come on, baby.
Yeah,
Give me another one.
Again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man, it's Howard. Coming after him. And as he throws, touchdown Buckeyes! They take the lead with the 6.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you
It's tough. It is what it is.
Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen.
Sure.
You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions.
Come on, boy.
I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll come out throwing on first down. Not in lockstep.
A little too early.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And after the big play to start the drive, now
I don't know what just what I was so bad of a throw.
Dropping back, it's McNamara. Looking to the big tight end.
Let's go, Lachey.
Money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Man, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. On third down, going up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch. Looking down the middle. What a snag by the defense.
Damn, I had him that first time I did the damn play.
Well,
that's game.
And that is a back-breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
I'll try to get it back, though.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he's got control, trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really gonna take a shot.
Let's go!
Incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
That is how you rise to the occasion late
Come on, come on. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TD so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not
just destroying his way through the field.
Let's go. What's the flag?
Zone, but wait a minute.
Decline that.
Check out the laundry on the field.
Decline that.
So the offense more than happy with the result.
Let's go, Lachey. Boom. Rumble and tumble, young man.
And he knocks it through, and the lead is
hey.
here in the fourth quarter. This offense
Stop kicking your feet.
Going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass.
What's that bumping?
Two-play drive. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I am sorry, sir.
Offense in an empty set. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's
Let's go!
turnover for the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Let's
He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The pick, the return, and the offense will be threatening. The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, first and goal. To the air, it's McNamara. He finds his man.
Come on.
Down,
Come on.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly what
Spoke too soon.
You wanted to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions.
Spoke too soon. Game flipped around just like that. Just like that.
And
It's
the
ours.
point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
I gotta grab this pizza out for my son.
About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it's...
He's taking the shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
Don't touch it.
And they were
Come
looking
out.
for
I
a
don't want
chunk play, and they
Yeah, I
got
don't want
it.
you to.
The
Definitely don't put
explosive
your face
got
on it.
more than 30.
You got away with one because I wasn't here to pick my defense.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Yep.
For the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll
Just because I was gone for a second, but I'm back, baby.
That should
But we back, baby.
What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out
Come
there,
on.
be smart on
Give it up.
offense and run that
Give it
clock.
up. Just like that.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's McNamara. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
I mean,
know the situation, know the game of football.
I'm just chilling, bro.
I don't see anything there.
I really can't lose.
I don't have
so.
to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Setting up the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it, trying to get to it. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was over with.
And that's why we go.
What is like a minute 30 left? When I was down 2 scores.
We're better than this team. A lot of time those
that boy deserved player of the game right there. He definitely do.
You can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that.
Yes,
they're
sir.
talented. They're obviously motivated.
Yes,
sir. They follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Jack Daniels on the ground. That was almost a pure defense. That shit was almost solely defense. Well, hey, I switched to Iowa. Y'all see the dubs? We on the roll. Michigan, my boys. I grew up loving Michigan. I don't know why. I don't know why. I grew up loving Michigan like that. But I'm from Iowa. So with that being said, I gotta rock with, you know what I'm saying? I gotta rock with the home team.
Welcome
Big
back,
10.
Home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. Today, we have one of those games that test your
A Big 10.
25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business?
See what buddy
As we'll
on.
see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Taking
Yeah.
on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers.
Tennessee.
EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Not bad for my first day playing this joint. Welcome to the jungle.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Selden. Smashes through the tackle. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Relax, dude.
I'm letting you know now. Quit the game.
You said what? You said
I'm
quit.
letting you know now. Quit the game.
Man, let's go, bro.
All right.
This nigga stop. He did that. You must be a bad man, huh?
I'll talk right.
That's cool. I love to see it. That just means, if anything, I can learn something from you.
Line gets set, first down. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
This offense has a second down play. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Playing under. Why is he
Sometimes we
going
don't
so
give enough
far
credit
up
to a
top?
receiver
Look.
knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to...
And it's caught inside the 25. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's
put a
got
stop
it
to
down to
that.
the 25. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the in route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing, and I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive.
Into the end zone he goes.
Good shit.
Ball.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in the kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Shit, Randall.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. Ball in the air, intercepted. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Tennessee.
He on my head right now, though.
Could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if
He said he top ranked.
offense, not bad. You throw a pick, and
We're gonna see. I just came back on somebody, so we'll see. I ain't worried about it.
The kick is up and good.
Hey, bro, I'm on a win streak online right now with Iowa. Don't trip. Don't hate on the squad. That's just on me. I'm just figuring out his work. I see what he's doing.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to
Don't
try
trip.
to
I'm
score
figuring
again
out
after
what
pick
he's
six.
doing. Man, this man don't kick the ball.
That might be
dude trying to be
overdoing it,
funny,
keeping it away
dog.
from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The
I don't care
officials
nothing
offer
about
the
him
deal, and the
being,
coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
top rank.
First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Give me that.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback.
Give me that.
Being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it.
He trying to
got
play
the
with me,
positive
bro.
game. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
He trying to play with his food.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw, it's McNamara. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're...
Touchdown, Iowa!
Let's go.
Reeled it in and
That's
just
gonna be his
made the house
downfall,
call.
playing with me, bro.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the
Trying to play
touchdown
around.
pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
What are you doing back there, boy?
Strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Staley. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 40 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
All right, y'all. Had to take care of the little guy real quick.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. He'll take another shot here.
Come on.
Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense again.
All right.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical
I don't be getting that crazy.
That
boy.
in there, setting
No,
the edge,
dummy.
making the tackle.
That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there on 4th down. A shot for the end zone. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Looking for more room.
Let's go.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen.
Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's McNamara. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Buys a little extra time. And the quarterback is snowed under.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab well past the sticks. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They needed a bunch on fourth down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like fourth and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man quickly. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Let's go.
His connection. Got room at the 35. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Back to throw, it's McNamara. Using his feet to buy time.
Stupid ass out of bounds.
Job by the defense stringing that out.
Slow mother. Come on, man. I didn't realize I got out of bounds in the first place. I don't get how you can do no huddle even when you go out of bounds. Like, I'm so lost. I just tricked that off. I did everything right and tricked it off. I'm supposed to get a field goal right there. Get the ball back. Trying to be greedy. Can't make it up, dude.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
I was thinking it, but I don't feel like I ain't feel like I could get the. I guess I should have just tried it. Sure, might as well. Couldn't have hurt.
Handoff from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Hawkeyes are in the hurry up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He slings it deep to the left. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
To the air, it's McNamara. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
Made mistakes.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Going up top on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. And not much going on.
How did I not get the sack?
Get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
He'll try the left side. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. And the Volunteers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteer!
He just keep playing with me, bro.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Just keep on playing with me.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together.
And that pass picked off.
Overthrew it, bro.
Takes it the other way. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
Man, I done tricked off my win streak.
Shadow of your own end zone. A lot of bad things can happen. You want to gotta get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Going to work on second
That's it,
down.
dude.
The red zone is still some
Ain't
ground
nothing else to
cover
see here.
up that first down. They'll leave it with him. Touchdown!
These fools act like they can't get the edge, bro. Like, I'm not understanding that either.
He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
Your fuck ass ain't want to quit. I told you sorry ass to quit the game.
I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Hey, I told you to quit the game. You want to listen. I told you ahead of time. You want to listen.
Hey, bro, I just started playing this shit. I'm just figuring out some shit. Don't worry about it.
Wave to the end zone. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit,
Easy.
This nigga Matt, son.
this defense is definitely doing their job.
Oh, the one they have.
6 sacks.
Oh, they having that shit at Main Street.
He's having a hard
Yeah, they
day.
having a
He's
party.
had no response.
They
This
said
offensive line has
they
no
talked about they
response.
doing the
Sack party.
party and then coming to the B&B.
Big catch. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He's allowing his receiver an
We
opportunity
could really throw
to
like a
find
kick
that
back.
open
To be honest, I don't
space
give a
in
fuck
the
who
defense
come. I just
before
want to have fun. I
pulling
don't
the
too much give a fuck about
As they
that.
get set to snap it, time
Oh,
winding
man.
down.
I just
here
don't
in the
want no
quarter.
people who got arts come.
What? They
To
gonna go
throw,
to the
it's McNamara.
Okay.
Slings it downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback.
I ain't about to be listening to this nigga.
Oh.
He got me, y'all. He got me. Talking crazy too. On top of that, look at my win streak down the drain. I was rolling. I bumped that. They got it. I gotta go right back in here so I can do it fast enough. Sometimes you get your same person, but the Ohio State. That boy was talking too greasy, man. He been acting like that. He was acting like that when the game started, though. At least he stood on business. I can't even lie.
Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm.
At least he stood on
We
business.
have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio
It happens, bro. You know,
taking on another
I'm a
team.
real one. I'm gonna keep it on the stream. It happens.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here
Watch the bounce back.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Ohio
Let's get this
already
thing
beat these
started.
chumps today. Nah, he a bum. He a bum for real. I was trying to mix it up with some new stuff. I gotta keep my rotation, you know what I'm saying, tight. What's going on here?
The Hawkeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Trying was taking a minute to load up.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
We good. We are Gucci.
On first down, here comes this offense. The inside handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Ain't gonna let him get too
All
much.
right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Keep it a buck. I don't even think I ain't do my defense settings I usually do. I ain't do nothing in that game.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Howard. He tries to take the top
Yep.
off. Picked off.
Mm.
Trying to take it back. And they'll
Let's
drag
go.
it down after a good return
Let's go.
on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the Hawkeyes come
I ain't
to the
gonna
line
lie.
to hurry up.
It's crazy that you can even do this in college. I didn't know this.
Man, they've got speed all
But
over
man,
the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And
Nah,
the
he don't wanna
senior
break-
would
he
love
don't
to
wanna
have
break
that
on the
one
route.
back.
That's
Just
crazy.
a little too much on the pass.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly
I'm still trying
where
to
go with the
figure out
football
all the
that time.
rules. I gotta look up the rules for college. I ain't watched college football consistently in so long. I don't even know all the little itty bitty rules, cause I'll be lost.
From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set.
I'd be
"Why
super
aren't you
lost.
getting
We going
past
for
the
it.
first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
A field goal try
They're
would have been
coming
a
straight for me.
51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Pulls and fires complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move
I
this.
just did some bull.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Lights off the defender. Oh, and what a move what a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies.
Yeah, I mean, this year I ain't watched nothing, so if there's anything new from this year, I don't know nothing about it.
Great Buckeye.
Oh, look out! Nowhere to move. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it up the middle here.
Let's go.
To the end zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
It's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And
that's me.
He intercepted in the end zone.
That's me. That's me, Playboy. Let me hold that.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on the 3rd down.
I made a mistake on my last drive. It ain't gonna happen again.
Right there. They were ready. Had a real good coverage call to get the INT.
They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
Damn spin made me do just a little too much.
Big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
It's a reverse. Oh, what a move.
I told you the quarterback be getting that block.
That's how we'll wrap up this 1st period.
McNamara, they be trying to act like you. Trayvon's talking about he ain't supposed to get that block. He the quarterback. Look at him. He got it. Pick him right on up.
First down to start the drive after the break. Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on 1st down. They're bringing heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Got him downfield. And
Let's
they
go.
exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
The Hawkeyes are
go,
moving
Lachey.
quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there.
Let's go,
And
boy.
he found plenty of
What you
running
talking
room
about?
on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to
You
see
missed
some
the
quick game.
pitch,
A nice
boy.
job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap
on,
off before the 2-minute
hill,
warning.
right?
Looking to pass. It's McNamara. Throws to the wideout. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you
Let's
can get
go.
much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
1st and goal. I can't challenge that? That's crazy. 1st and goal? That's a tutty. That knee fell on the white line. I mean, the ball had to be over. Come on, man. Hey, little man. Relax, man. You back there turned up, boy. Turned up, boy.
The Hawkeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. It's complete. And he's into the end zone.
I got it now, but man.
Hawkeye. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
That boy back there turned, ain't he? He got the, you know what I'm saying? He playing Monster Jam, man. Monster Jam be cracking, man.
Scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that.
Let's keep that defense going, y'all.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership.
Taking a drink, I almost
move on.
let him get loose, y'all.
That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Ibuka. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's good defense.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding.
Hey, yo!
Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down. They answered the bell right before the half, and they got this
You
thing
already
right
know.
where they wanted. Now, they can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of
I
momentum.
gotta use it. This joint wildin'. Uh-oh.
And it's no good, and they miss an opportunity to
Ain't no
tie.
way he got out of
A
that, bro.
very
You heard?
efficient
I know you heard me
five-play
hitting that
scoring
button.
And they finished that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run.
My whole helmet twisted sit behind it. Come on, man. Just see what happened with my boy head right there. That's crazy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Man, come on, man. That was wild.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Dropping back, it's McNamara. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Come on, Mac.
They couldn't connect. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback checking off. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking to move it through the air. He fires a bullet to the right.
Let's go.
And he's got it inside.
Let's go, Lachey.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that
Say one of his
completion.
plays. You don't get out of here, boy. You don't know nothing about this. What I'm putting down over here, boy.
Set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. He wants it all. He's got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive
They
front?
keep trying to play me for the tutty, bro.
Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, it's McNamara. It throws incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the offense stays on the field with just a couple of tick-tocks left on the clock. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal.
Let's go, boy.
Touchdown, Iowa!
Lachey.
And I love this offense.
I'm going to put you to work, baby.
Just because you got the lead, you know people can score.
I love working with my tight ends, you feel me? I love passing it to him. You heard? Pause.
Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into
That shit sound crazy for some reason. I don't know why.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack it
Don't
up
wow
to
me,
this
boy.
lead.
You see that? You see it? 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 Talking about wow.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the 2nd half.
Can't audible that?
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Still running at the 4.
Let's go, boy.
Off he goes. Inside
Let's-
the 10.
Come on.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
Well, if you were wondering if this offense was going to be more conservative in the 2nd half after all the success they had in that first period.
Ooh, say what, say what, say what.
No time. Taking a shot on their opening drive. early on.
Yeah, you know what's
Scored
up.
a touchdown here. This defense continues to be on their heels.
Hey, don't worry about my catches, dude.
He'll bring it out. It's Ballard.
Say
And
what,
the
buddy?
returner will be brought down.
See what? What you gotta show me?
The Buckeyes
Come on.
roll that offense back out there. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now.
What are you stopping for?
Comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit up.
Got it!
Interception number 3 on the day. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Iowa!
That's crazy.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football.
Got him.
Interception. Everybody on defense.
We got him.
Lacing blocks. So
It's only a matter of time before he get him up out of here. Before we gonna get on, go ahead and gonna get him up out of here, man.
He'll call for the fair catch.
And I don't know, damn man, don't get on up out of here, man. Hit him with that king of the hill.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here.
There was nothing open right there, my boy. Not a nothing.
They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Looking for a man. It's Howard. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation.
Should have been knocking that ball out right there, man.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where it's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Well, the offensive line,
Hey, good old Boom Howard. What up, man?
He was able to sneak into
I can't turn around and look at that. That's crazy.
After losing a couple on that last play
These
here,
drums
second and
kicking
12.
on here, boy.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. Second down coming up.
But what are we looking at?
He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse.
Whoa.
And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
Gotta entertain the kids too, man.
His intended target just wasn't
Wait a
open, so
minute.
quarterback made sure he put that
Hello?
ball in his hands.
Hey, baby. I'm good. Just finishing the game.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next
Okay.
county.
Give me 5 minutes.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught
Yes.
behind the line, it's Smith. He couldn't find
So
anywhere to go,
don't worry
and
about
now
that.
it's fourth down.
And get suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for the loss.
This is
Well,
a
go ahead and wrap
long
this
fourth down
this
try,
thing
but the
on
offense
up.
Stays on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Can't complete the long throw in the defense.
I'm gonna do one.
Yep, there he go.
I'm gonna do one big chick. It's a ultimate big L chick. Do you want to see it?
I'll see it in a second.
Okay.
Be right there. Matter of fact, get your shoes on and get ready. We gotta go get mommy. That is the stream, y'all. I got my revenge. Hey, you been promoted to freshman. Hey, give me promotion then. You know what I'm saying? We got a little something going on. But hey, yeah, that boy knew it was a wrap. Smoked his boots. You heard me? They're pretty good. Not too shabby. I think Iowa might be my squad though, cause we doing what we need to do, and the defense is there. But yeah, I'm on college football too now. It was just Madden, but I done came over. Now I gotta bust y'all head on here too. So if you want some, come get some. You know where I'm at.